do that just for the hell of it. YouTube is getting the stuff back on. Channel. We are live. Yeah. Let's see. And audio seems to work. So let's gonna get our chat. Let's see. Cool. Go. Make sure everything works. It should work. Oops. And that seemed to work too. Calls. Cool. Right, so we just gonna close the door here. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, so today we are getting back to it. Yesterday I was a very short stream, just 3 hours, because I was had to go to my plastic surgeon. I have a hand issue that we need to address, and I got a time to go to surgery in December to fix my right hand. Anyway, so what are we doing today? Yesterday we were working on implementing a storage in the like a station storage. So basically you're coming into a station and you can refit your vehicle in some shape or form, adding modules. You need to have somewhere to drag the modules to and from into the drag and drop zone, so you can update your gas system. So that's the gist of it. Now, if we look at my system here, this down here, let's see if you can see it. Yeah, this down here is dynamically added to the list. This is just, representation for where the list is. Now, what I want is I want to have a item and a vehicle storage that will not be able to remove. This should be on top here, and then we should have a button to add new storage, so the user can implement its own storage system, how many storages they want, if they want to have 10 different storages. But the top two should always be there, and if you delete a storage with items inside, everything inside that storage should be added to the main item storage. So that is the plan. So what we're going to do here actually is I'm going to update my little widget here. And so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take our storage size box. This is the box that is yellow today. Well, actually, it's not this one that's yellow. It's the scroll box inside that's yellow. But in here, we want to add, let's see, a vertical box there. And this vertical box, we want to add 4 horizontal boxes, actually. Let's see, 1. And let's see, we're going to do, I'm not going to do fill. Let's see, we want to have 2 sections, right? Let's add 2 horizontal boxes. And I'm going to set them to fill. This top one I want to be much smaller than the bottom one, so let's say 0.4. and this 1.6. How about that? We can change it out as we want. All right, so now we can, okay, so this should not have been a horizontal box, should have been a vertical box, of course. Change to vertical, recall, there, and drag it on top. Just do the same thing now again, fill and 0.4. Should have it. Well, it's a little bit too big, I think. Let's see. So I'm gonna have in the vertical box, we should have some horizontal boxes, and this is where our storage stuff goes in, and our button. So this will be add new buttons. This will be our main vehicle storage, and this will be our main item storage. All right. So just to, let's see. Well, we'll take this in a second. So this is going to be a horizontal box, and this will be our scroll box. So this will be our user added storages. Boom. All right. So now we want to add these things. Well, add new buttons can actually be one of our buttons just for now. P. It's add selector. That's the one I've been using. Let's just put it in there for now. Like that. I don't have anything to put because I changed all this text in the name of it. Do that in, let's see, can I need to open it manually. Just want to see overlay. Let's see, isn't floating widgets in here? New storage. Yes. All this will probably be made. There we go. Nice. All right. So that is that. And we're going to implement the storage in these two. So we're going to grab and bind these main item storage and main vehicle storage. So we go into our vehicle bedding central overlay. So we're going to grab, let's grab this. It doesn't matter. We're take 1, 2. Let's see, how many do we need here? Don't need that one. We need our horizontal, and horizontal. 3 horizontal boxes. All right. That fucking dog is going insane. It's gonna go scream at it. Knock it off! goes and go crazy on the freaking horses. All right. So what I need to do is take the first name here, main item storage. Change this one, boom. And then we're gonna take the second one, copy it. There. And then we're gonna take the last one. That's gonna be the user added storages. Oops. There we go. Cool. And we're gonna add a, well, we did that. Awesome. So first of all, first thing I want to do is user added storages is where we're gonna put our scroll box, right? So I'm gonna go in here and we're gonna add child this. And we're gonna add include components horizontal box. Ooh, it cannot resolve user added storages. Of course not, because I haven't sent it over to you yet. So these three need also to be added to our controller, of course. And those. And we're going to remove those because we don't really need that information. We don't need to bind that in here. And let's see here, just what do we need from this storage size box? Yes, because we need to control the size anyway, so that's fine. So I'm going to add 3 user boxes to our function of set object. Oops. Do that. In, let's see, main item storage. This is when we can start thinking about creating a struct for this. But let's see, I was gonna do this. In main v. Okay, I cannot spell vehicle apparently. Oh, vehicle. Oh, there we go. Here we go. New horizontal box. It would be in user added storage. Nice. And let's update this thing here. Cool. And let's see. Main item storage equals in main item storage main vehicle storage equals let's see, in main vehicle storage we're gonna have user added storages equals in user added storages. Go. And now we can add the child to the user added storages. And now we just need to go into our, first of all, rename this vehicle storage. There we go. And I'm gonna Alt O. And let's see what's the next thing we need to add. So we need to have in main item. So main item storage. We have a main vehicle storage And what was the last thing? User added storages. And of course, we did not do this. And one, two, and nice. What now? The boxes and objects. Nice. And that is that. Yeah, sometimes I just like to create structs out of this, you know, I probably need to because it's probably gonna be a lot more. Anyway, so that was that, and that was that, and that was that, right? So this is, we're adding that scroll box. So let's just make sure that the scroll box ends up in the right position and where it's supposed to be. Come on, come on, come on. Compile, compile, compile. All right, here we are. So now we're supposed to have, oh, Jesus. Great. Let's just double check this, what's happening. Okay. Let's see, come on. Signer. Did I misspell something? Main vehicle storage. Oh, right, because I renamed it, right? So there we go. And compile. God, I cannot. My H's. There we go. Finally. Well, finally. Anyway, yeah. So the yellow box got smaller. And we have our add new storage button. That is actually not doing jack shit right now, but that's okay. Because it's probably not a button, to be honest. I think it might actually be an image that I need to control hover over, but you know, at least it's on the right spot. The size of it might be too big, but yeah, you know, we'll figure shit out as we go. All right, so then we know that that works. So we need to place our storage in the right place. And some like it is right now is that I keep adding it in my scroll box, and we're gonna move this out. Let's see, fitting menu, fitting strong shmo. Here we go. This is the function that we're calling. Let's see, so I get this correctly. This is a display widget. And this is called from the scroll box, and right now we want to copy this first of all, because we're going to create a new function in here. This is the controller for the whole ready menu widget, and we're going to create a function. Oh, let's do that here. It's going to be void set main storage widget. Paste this in here for now. So where do we want to add it? Well, first of all, we're going to add it to our main item storage box. First thing we want to do, there we go, that shall bear. Okay, we need to add our play state. Include, yeah, just main controllers and player state. So that one. Storage widget display class. We want to add that to our controller. Do that here. Copy that. Go. Fitting menu controller. And we need a storage display widget control class. We're going to copy that one as well. Make it. Usually when you start moving things around, you know, I get lost in whatever I'm doing, and all of a sudden I'm like, what the hell am I doing? And everything goes wrong, and I have to troubleshoot it like forever. We need to include this, of course, into this. So that is include UI controllers. Is it going to be in the basic? And no, in fitting menu and display controller. Go. And we need to cannot convert. Okay, let's see. Use storage widget. Jesus, I encountered this just the other day. I was like, what the hell was it? It was a simple, stupid, simple fucking thing. T subclass of class controller T subclass of. That's right. Use storage display widget. Did I not include that? No, I don't think. UI widget. Fitting window. Storage display widget. That. Oh yeah, there we go. All right. Okay. So I get the main storage. Okay. And then I create a storage display widget. I Yeah, I create a widget. If I have the widget, I'll create the controller. I add the child. I get the F name. I get the image, and I add the image and name to the controller, and I set it. And that actually should work straight out of the box here. We just need to add our stores display widget and our so class is not valid because we haven't forward declared them. No, what else is wrong? Controller. So, undeclared. What are you talking about? Oh, Jesus, you idiot. You fucking idiot. Jesus, sometimes I'm just amazed how stupid I am. Wait a minute, that was wrong. Use storage display. Use storage display controller is undeclared. Use storage display controller. Is that undeclared? Yeah, so. Five, 7, 7 out of 7. There we go. All right. Step by step. So I'm gonna keep the other code in place because I do need to add everything. So it's just unnecessary to remove everything, and then we can add it as it is. Didn't get it in there. Why not? What's happening? Because we're not calling it. We're not calling the freaking function. We just put it in here. Let's see. Init storage display window, and this is set. Yeah, need to freaking call it too. Display window. That is that. We don't need to worry about that. We just do that, right? There we go. What the hell now? All right. Error while playing. Oh, show messages. Create widget called with null class. Oh my god, you idiot. This is what I said. It's just because we crashed. Well, we should know this. Okay. So we're gonna go to widget controllers, and we're gonna go to, we need to move these guys around a little bit. That's, yeah, here, stores display widget, and we're gonna do this one, and we're gonna do, oh, I guess that one. Don't know what to choose from. And boom, now we have a storage here up here. Okay, so we're gonna get another one below, and then we can play around with, I don't know, sizes and fittings and whatnot. It's fine. Cool. So let's go and do the same thing again. To be honest, I can rename this and do both of them, right? In the same function. Maybe not. Maybe want to do it separately at some point. Could be good to probably, yeah, not do it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. All right. So we're gonna do another function here called set main vehicle widget. Oh. Okay, so that is storage widget. We actually have not created this yet, so we have to fix that. Copy that, just add that in here. A lot of the same things. This is not the one I wanted. That was not the code I wanted. This is the code I wanted. Here we go. Copy it. Boom. All right. So from our player state, we're going to get the vehicle storage. That function we call get named vehicle storage. So getting that, and let's see, we create a storage display widget just like we did before. Casting the controller. We're just gonna get this vehicle name, the storage. Right, and I'm gonna add it to correct child. It's gonna be this guy over here. There we go. Cool. Now I want to go into my player state to add it. Let's wait with those guys for now. And this code, of course, is going to be updated as needed. Let's see, player state, main vehicle storage. You know, flushing out the main, you know, display function and stuff like that. But yeah. Let's see. Let's go to item data because I wanted to change the name on this. How would I do this? I just want to change the name of the container name. Right, let's just do this. Main vehicle storage dot container name equals app name vehicle this is a extremely hard name. word to spell. So that should be it. So let's just rerun this. See if we get any crashes on that. All right. Covered upon it. There we go. To move it a little bit. And we didn't get a storage. So the question is why? Let's see. We got the widget storage. Because we didn't fucking call it. You shithead. You shithead. Come on, man. I mean, the times are supposed to do the same freaking error. You got to call the function. 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 And of course, I haven't even. Oh, I did. No, wait a minute. Forget about that. There we go. There are vehicle stores with the correct name. Awesome. Cool. And this is of course a can update this, but nothing gonna happen. It's just updating now. It doesn't save that update. I'm gonna fix that. Bah. I wonder if I want to right click on it and change name rather than having a text that is getting updated. I think that would be better to just have it as is and then we right click on it. I think that is a better solution for that. But anyway, we'll get to that when we get to that. It's gonna be pretty soon, but anyway. I mean, we have the function already there. All we have to do is call it. All right. Let us go to our play state here, and I have a user controlled storage. Doesn't have anything in it right now. But I want a function now where we click on the button, a new storage container will be added to our array. So, question is, how the hell do we do that when I'm thinking about it? First of all, let's see if this is a button at all. UI. Floating widget. It is a button. UI is so small, all right? So that means that I can just call a function. Let's just do that in for now. Fitting window. And take that one. This variable. That. Get button. On click. Sign on click. Do that on construct, right? There we go. Boom. So if we click on the button, we want something to happen. We want to create a new we want to be able to create a new container and put it inside my T array here, user control storage. That's the first thing we want to do. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to do a void add user storage. Right? This will be, for now we're going to do U function, blueprint callable. Yeah, this is just interesting. Remove that. Why is it all gray? Yeah, that's something with not implemented. Maybe it makes it gray. Blueprint callable and category of inventory. Cool. So if we click on it, we want to add a storage. So I'm going to get that user control storage. Well, we're going to create a new storage container. New container, new storage equals F storage container. So, and they're going to add that to our user control storage. And we're going to say new container, new storage. All right. So it's going to add it to it. We need to broadcast something to update. So we need to create a delegate for that. Freaking bot, go to fucking hell, man. Thank you. The blocking list is just so long. I'd never blocked anybody but a bot. So yeah. Alright, fuck that. Doing here. Add user storage. We're adding. Damn, I lost my train of thought here. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a delegate. That's what we're gonna do. Declare dynamic multicast. Multicast delegate. You don't really need to yeah, no, I don't really need to send any delegate parameters. So I'm just gonna do this. And we're gonna call this F sorry, F on retrigger storage list. Boom. Okay. Create one of those. Ah, all right. On retrigger storage list. Boom. No, let's do this U property print signable just in case we need it. I don't see yourself really need that, but yeah. All right, let's go. So what I'm doing here really is that I'm telling it that we added a new storage. Please re-add the list so it updates properly. So we need a function that can bind to this in our where we are handling the array, which we haven't even done yet. So fitting window of the relay, we're moving this for now. Can remove that as well. So this is my scroll box container, right? Yeah. Don't really need that, by the way. Let's see here. Controllers. I'm going to do my fitting menu storage list controller. Here we got the scroll box. So you just need to add it to the scroll box, and we have some of the code already there. So let's see. So this is gonna be initialize. I'm gonna change the name of this. Initialize user storages. Let's use the storages. Do that. I'm gonna update that, and let's see. This is the right one. Yeah. Boom. There we go. So this is going to be an array. Yeah, so there's going to be an array. T array. T array of F storage containers. We're go. Remove that. I'm going to be storage array. Okay. This function should be called. Let's see what we call it. Get user. Jesus, I think it was that one. Great. Now we got an array of storages. So I'm going to do it for each loop. And we're going to do that on the storage array. And that's an auto. I can probably do it that way. This is going to be called element. All right. For each of the element, let's see. We are creating the widget. Take it step by step here. So we get the storage to play. Probably copy all of this fucking code in there and just make sure that everything works like it should. Okay, so we are getting a widget. Just close that thing here. If we get the widget, we'll create a widget controller params. We are getting the HUD. We are creating the widget controller with the params and everything we need. If we have the widget controller, there we go. Let's see. We take the storage display, which is the widget. We set the controller to that. We added to the child to the storage display. We set the storage name to element dot container name, and we set the image to element dot container image, and storage control. We set that, and that should actually be it to do the storage from the start. We initialize that. Now we need to bind to these to the delegate. So we're going to go into our. I want to look. I think I have something called that already. I haven't used it really yet. Fitting window. Controllers. Let's see. Which is controllers, and I want to use the base. That one. Let's see. I have view class. I have broadcast initial values virtual void. Yep, I created that a long time ago. Feels like a long time ago, but what we can do here is virtual void broadcast initial values. No, that's not the function I wanted. Sorry. Broadcast initial value. No, this one. Bind callback to dependencies. Jesus. Where are we? There. Bind callback to dependencies is the function we wanted. We're going to generate that. We go to here. We're going to bind to it. So we're going to get our player state. So let's see. We had that function here already, didn't we? No. Okay. So we do player state. So we're going to cast to a gd underscore player state. Boom. Player state. Yes. Equals cast. A little star there. Boom. What are we going to cast? We're going to cast player state. Okay. Now From the player state, on retrigger storage list, add dynamic this, and we need to create a callback function for that. Or we could just add it straight away with the lambda probably, but yeah. Void retrigger list callback. There we go. Boom. And all right. Sorry. New function. Nine. New function. Come on down. Right. Oh. Okay, let's do that. And that is good. So now we're going to do something here. We just want to call this, right? Whenever we click on that fucking button. Do I need to do anything else? Just add it. Boom. Yep. We'll see. Should be it. I think. I don't know. What do y'all think? Yeah. I just need to get the play state now. Easily we can get that through. Maybe it's a function blueprint for that. Can do this. So, open this guy up. Right now we are doing this and get widget. Oh wow. Widget controller. That's right here. There state. Cast. I want to get. Oh Jesus, idiot. We want to cast this. Let's see here. Event construct. Sequence. Let's do a sequence here. That's number 2 at number 1. Cast our controller. Cast 2. Now, what the hell is that called? Fitting menu stores widget controller. Cast 2. Fitting window menu. Controller. I'm just gonna promote this variable. Controller. FMC. Alright, fuck. That's okay. Now we got our widget controller. Get that. Get player state. Hey, my boy. How you doing, man? Okay. And what's the function name that we just created? Add user storage. Jesus. My memory is very, very short. And user, add user. And we can't see it. Why not? And user storage. Why can't we? Blueprint callable. It is in public. Why can't I see it? Oh, when I started UE5. The thing is, I've been on and off. Probably first time I stopped playing around with it was like 4 years ago. I started in Unreal Engine 4. But I've been in and out and playing around with it, but 4 or 5 years, something like that. But I can't say I've been doing it constantly. It's just on and off. Start taking it more seriously maybe 6 months ago. So I can't say I'm very, very good at it. I just I'm trying to work my way through it and see where I end up. Why can I not see this? What? Blueprint callable. What am I doing wrong? Add user storage. Oh, maybe we need to cast this to the correct fucking player state. Huh. JP. There we go. Yeah, we need to cast it to the player state and then add user storage. There we go. Jesus Christ. There we go. Boom. Complete. Finally starting. User finally starting. Yeah, I mean, I love working with it. It's for me, I moved from playing games to this because for me, it's almost like the same thing. It's like playing a game. So, all right. So we have a very thin list here, but let's see what happens if we click this now. Nothing happens. Nothing fucking happens. I don't see anything happening at all. I don't see, let's see. I do see some hovering action happening. That's good. At least that's good. All right, so let's take a look and see if this get called at all. So I'm gonna go into player state and user just see if this happening first one. Yes, we're getting here. We're getting a storage container, new storage, so that's fine. So we are broadcasting this, and let's see here. It's supposed to get in here. Let's see if it does that. Does not. Okay, right. Now we know that the function itself actually works. It's just that it doesn't go in there. So this is supposed to happen though. Why? Schmuck! You idiot! I'm not actually calling this function. And I want to do that. Let's see here, where honestly, I can just do it here. Testing. I can do it here. Boom. That should be fine. Let's reload this guy. Freaking dogs are going insane. Garbage truck is here and picking up shit. All right, so let's see if we are now binding. I'm gonna see if we can bind to this, and then we're gonna see if it actually is calling it. Boop. Okay, we're binding to it, so that's always good. And now we're gonna click on add, and we are getting to initialize storage. Boom. And there we go. Get a new storage. Awesome. So let's just remove these so that works. Let's just miss 2. Do something. So now we can just added 2 more. So something is up here. Woo! Okay. So in keeping the memories, we need to make sure that it's not keeping whatever it had in memory. Somewhere it keeps a memory of it. Let's see here. It's adding it in place state. It's a T array. Pushing the button, we're adding a storage. Oh, wait a minute. I know. It doesn't add multiple. It is... When it initializes, it's doing callback. Before we add, we need to clear it. We need to clear the list. So, storage display. We're adding it to that one. We need to clear all children's. Clear children. There we go. First we'll clear the children, then we re-add them. Let's see. And I want to bring the button action, I want to bring that into C++ as well. So we have everything as much as possible in C++ because, I don't know, I like it. So we're just going to create a binding to it. All right, so add new, 2, 3. So it's re-adding. Every time I add it, I re-add a new storage. And yeah, I can add as many as I want. And we're supposed to be able to change the name on them and change the image. But this is going to be the main storage, and these are user added storage. You're supposed to be able to right click on it, remove a storage, or add a new storage. I want to be able to drag and drop these at some point as well. So you reorganize them in the order that you want them. But, you know, every little step. But right now we have some functionality. It's not much, but at least it's something. It looks like shit, but we're going to fix that as we work through this. And these are the 2 that are not going to be able to be removed. We're going to fix the movement and everything. All right, That's always something. Now, I want something on this one. That is image. Just to see it, I like to have three and three. No, that's not the one I want. 0, 0. This one. Padding. 3, 3. I got a little space in there in between them. Oh, dog one coming. Did they take our garbage? Eh? Did they take it? Did they take it? Yeah, they took our garbage. They took our garbage. Yeah, they took our garbage. Yeah. All right, there we go. So let's get a binding to the button. This button. Let's see here. Should be able to just do a regular bind to it, right? Let's see. Hey, Coltrane. Oh shit. What the hell did I do? No, stop. Stop moving my hand. Oh my god. I'm trying. Oh. Alright. Second dog. They all need a little love. There's a weight, buddy. Huh? Alright. Are we done? Can I continue working a little bit? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Alright. Let's see. Did I copy that? Hope I did. Yeah. So this is gonna be add new user add new user button. Storage. Go. And this is gonna be a U. Information tab selector. That's what this is. Let's see if that works. Copy that. Let's see if I can restart this and bind this. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. Let's see, an information tab selector button should have a button. We got the on pushed on button pushed. Oh, see. name, me, file. It compiles nicely. So we have a good binding there. That's fine. All right. So if we have a binding there, let's see. Got the tab. Got a lot of information in here that we don't really need to use at this point. We have the tab text though. We can set that. Let's see what it's doing here. When the widget controller is set, we don't really set a control on this, we just drag that in, so we can try to control this straight. This is actually the first time I'm trying something like this. To grab information from within it. Let's see if is it private? Button in the selection. This is the actual button, is the selection button. And we can create a let's see what the freaking controller I used for this. Let's see. It's a tab, a button, widget controller. Tab, button, widget controller. That's the one. And here I have some functions that we can just steal probably. Set button name. Control overlay controller. Jesus, I got too much shit open again. Right now I don't need that, and I don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is controller, and that's the overlay. Don't really need that right now. Oh, we probably do. Hidden list control, we don't need that. Don't need that. Information tab. All right. Probably close whenever we needed. Let's see. So it is going to be in our controller here. So set tab button name. Shit. Oh, shit. Shit. to use my brain, and that is not a good idea. So I want to do that. I want to set tab button name. Okay, so let's go into my widget. Slot fitting window. Boom. Base information. There we go. Go into this. So this is with setting the object. Then a controller here. Set tab button name. And what kind of is a text block. Okay. So what I have is I have this guy here. Hold on. I want to take a look at the controller. I want to take at the button. Public. This is probably what I'm trying to freaking. Oh, Jesus. It's an F text. Don't have clicked. Button is pushed. On button push broadcast. All right. Damn. Got the button. We have the button. Let's just do it inside the overlay for now. Take it step by step. So we have the button here. Deck a void let's put this in the constructor. Controller only. Yeah. Get text or something like that. Control tip, get label. It's accessible. I want to get the text. It's not a controller. It's this fucker over here. New button, select the button, select them in that's tab name. Tab name. Right. Equals. And what was it? Do that. Tab name is a utext block. So set text. And we're gonna set it to text. And we don't need to use that. Just do. My God. And storage. That's not it. Up text. Right? We'll do this maybe. From string. There we go. All right, fuck it. Let's just, okay, so we called it add new storage. So now we're setting it to add storage. Let's see if it updates that. If it updates, then we can start working with this. All right. So I want the button name to be add storage now, not add new storage. And add storage. Okay. Click on it. It's still happening. Next thing that happens. I'm going to take the button selection button, right? And we want to make something happen when you push it. Press and click. Add dynamic. This. Stop. No. I'm saying this, and then we're going to have a callback function for that. Long live chaos. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you pressed that follow a while back and just writing a lot of shit, and so yeah. Let's see, delete, okay. And just band. Jesus Christ, fucking scammers and shit. What the fuck is happening here? It's getting worse and worse for every fucking day on Twitch. Anyway, where the fuck am I? Right. On, let's see. Void on, we're in the same fucking place now. On button add on add new storage button push. Go boom. Nice that. Grab this guy here. Copy. And we're gonna do a U function on that. Boom. Awesome. There, we got that there. So now we're just gonna call a function on the play controller. And this is okay. This is not gonna work really 100%. I'm gonna fix that. But we need to get our play controller, and we rather do that from my controller rather than my widget. So this was just to make sure that everything could be done. I could probably move this freaking thing into my controller though. So let's see if I can do that. Void on, let's see, what the hell did I call it? There we go. Copy that. Boom. Generate that. And could I technically bind to another class? I don't know. Call a function in another class on we'll see. So what we're gonna do here is there, and I want no controller. Here we go. What happens if I do this? I have no idea. I've never done this before. Let's see, I didn't do a function first also. It'd be a lot of technically would not work, right? No variable function. No, all right. Okay. So either I move a reference to this into my controller, which I probably gonna do. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take my controller, add one more of these guys. There, let's see. Take my, I can't copy this fucker instead. It's easier. Remove my meta or that stuff there. Copy this guy. Class. What the hell did I do? That's not it. Where'd it go? Okay. right. Now we're going to take that as well into my list. That's just getting longer and longer. Then we need to create a struct for this, but yeah, gonna call this that. Boom. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go up here. Boom. It's a lot of back and forth here, but user button. And that here. That's it. All right. So now I'm gonna go over to my widget here, and we're gonna add. Oh, or maybe I should have the comma on the first line here. I'm gonna do there. We're gonna have a add new user stories button. That means we can take this guy here, X out, we're gonna add this to. Is this the wrong one? Oh, jeez, this one. There. What the hell are we doing here? To bind this guy. Yep, I don't do that here. All right. Then we need to create a virtual void bind callbacks dependencies. In here, going to bind. Oh. Yeah. To add that guy. UI. Where's the button? Jesus. Tab. No. Jits. Come on, man. Oh. Include UI. UI. Boom. Widget. Tab. Not tab. Jesus. That's guy. That's the guy. That's the guy. All right. Okay, need to have a U button as well. Load components. Button. And there we go. Yeah. And that is the function is getting called. We need to have this though called when we are starting up this one. There we go. Right, callbacks to dependencies. On-clicked add dynamic, add new storage button pushed. And here we can call our function in our play state. So agd play state is equals cast agd play state, and what we're going to cast our player state, and we need to include our player state, I guess. Now we have the player state here. What is it complaining about? Available constructor. What the fuck? We're in the controller. Oh, okay. Yeah. There we go. Thank you. All right. Now we're going to take the player state. We're going to call our function add user storage. Boom. And that's it. So now we should be able to, if everything works as it should, we should be able to remove the code from blueprints. Now we can move over the code for our naming as well. This one need to be able to move in. All right. Let's see. Let's open up what we had here. Grab all this ugly code. Let's delete that. I don't know. I might need it at some point, so just leave it. Doesn't really matter. And it still works. Awesome. It just re-triggers it every time. Nice. Awesome. Okay. That's the next. That was the next thing. So now we got that. So I'm just gonna move this guy over, and I'm probably gonna somehow create that's a button. Yeah. Well, I'll put it in here. Oh, new text block. Text block.h, and we should be good. All right, so that is that. Now we got that information out of the widget and into the controller. We are happy with that. Maybe we should start thinking about putting a can remove these guys here. Creating a struct with everything we need, and then we're going to add a new struct. I mean, that's a, yeah, I do. I don't. This looks horrible. And it's going to get worse and worse and worse. So. Yeah, that struct would be like huge. I can put it in here. Thing is that both my controller and my overlay going to need to have access to it. So let's see where my data files are. Here we go. Item data. Slot struct. Well, let's get a new struct here. There we go. Oh, shit, I need to see what the hell I'm doing here. So basically, what I'm gonna call it though. Is to here. Controller, it's all these things. Fitting menu struct. Fitting menu struct. Objects. Transference. Fitting menu struct. Fine. Alright, so let's keep it on this side. I'm gonna go into my controller. Here we go, right? And don't need this. This guy doesn't need to know anything about this. Let's see. Right now we only have these guys, right? System don't use. Well, it's probably just this guy here. So fucked up. Control C, Control V, and that's it. Now everything is green. Let's just run the boxes. So first of all, what I can do here is I'm going to include that here. Include data and item data. Now we have access to these structs. And so what I can do is I can take menu struct, new struct, like that, and I can delete all these things here. Okay, I can copy that. I can go into my widget controller here. I'm going to replace all these. With that. And now we're going to take my like so. Dot. 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 that. And now we need to go into this function here where it doesn't do anything. I'm gonna go and include my data dot item data. And we need to create a struct here. Just like before. I'd rather do it honestly. Somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe it's stupid. Generate struct. That. Take care. Hold on. So we're gonna do a menu struct for declaration struct or heading menu struct. There we go. Let's include it here instead. And data, item data, and we'll remove it from here. All right, so we're starting with storage size box equals to storage size box. Just copy that. Dot. Let's see. Equals item size box. Freaking copy this. More. That guy. That guy. Oh, that guy and that guy. There we go. We're going to generate the struct. Cast it. Generate struct. And then we're going to add the element struct here. That should do it. Let's just relaunch this and see if it's everything's working as it did. I know shouldn't have to do this. I should be able to just create a diff. I'm going to look into that actually, exactly how to do that. But first of all, just making sure that everything works as intended. Storage, everything seems to work fine. Into that actually. GPT. struct in here. I'm not an expert at this. I'm fairly new at working with structs like this. So I'm requesting information. That's a lot of extra code. So we want to construct and initialize all properties. Okay, so it says to add this. Let's see. I add this into my constructor, like so. I should do equals constructor. Oh shit! I need to do here. F construct equals F. So let's see. The main vehicle, user add storage. Is that it? I'm gonna remove this. Okay, let's see. Relaunch this. Supposed to work. Well, we'll see. So basically we set them all to null pointers. Oh, okay. Well, setting it to new null pointers, and then we're adding them in there, and yeah. Let's see. And everything seemed to work. Yes, it should. All right. So that was the next step. Cool. Awesome. Close that guy down. First of all, cleaning up a little bit here. Add on new storage button push. We can delete that. That guy here, we don't need that anymore. And yeah, got a little bit on the way. So rest of the day, I'm probably gonna work with the storage object just to get that working. So basically right now we're just working with widgets and adding widgets to the screen, but every widget that we add needs to be corresponding to a storage object that will contain the actual items that we have in the storage. That is what I'm going to continue working on today. So, Jesus, I don't know what I created and didn't create. And we have a station storage object here, and this object can store F storage items, and F storage items. Let's see, let's close every other tab here for now. I'm going to take a look at F storage items. is going to contain an item is an item name, an item image, an item object. So first of all, in our player state, we probably need to create the storage container. That's all we've done. Created storage containers. This is this, and created it with the name, container image, and a null pointer for a object. So now we need to create that object. Yeah. All right. It's going to be a new object. Let's see. Because we're going to create it in here and add it into, so we need a function to do that. So add let's see. Add object, add item to storage. No, hold on. What am I supposed to do? First of all, I need to add. I have a storage container item. I need a storage item, a storage object on that. Let's see, creating a new storage, setting the image here, new storage. So we're going to create a new storage object and add it to the new storage. That's the first thing we need to do. So let's check out exactly how to do this, because this is not really something I've been working with before. Let's see here. So I need a new object. So to dynamically create an object of a class in our engine, such as UStorageStation storage object, you'll typically use the new object function provided by new Unreal Engine's framework. This function is used to create instances of UObject derived classes at runtime. Here you can dynamically create an object and assign it to your TObject pointer UStation, blah, blah, blah. First, ensure that your object class is properly declared as a U class. It's not already, it should be. It is a U object, so we don't need to blueprint it. Create the object dynamically. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go into our player state here. So we're going to take a storage object. Okay, so it's going to be a U station object pointer. Or should we create a key object pointer of a U station storage object and call it storage object? This will then be a new object. U station storage object. This. Okay, I'm going to do a U station storage object static class. Okay. All right. So now we got a object there. Put that in a little bit. Now we're going to add that to our new storage. Jesus. Yeah, no, right. Storage dot storage object equals storage object. Okay. See if we get any errors on that. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Stop that. So now we have a storage object. And before we do anything, we're going to create a new object that we can place in there, right? Because inside this storage object, let's see what we're doing in the storage object, by the way. Station storage object. We have a items array. Probably going to be private though, but yeah. And have a function called get. Let's see, G array. No, you don't do that. Don't do that. You can come in here, but don't do that. Storage. No. That storage. Need to find that. I'm going to return the storage array. Oh. Right. Do that. Oh, that's why I need to move this down. Now we can, I don't know, U function. Let's create that. All right. Get the storage array. So storage object. Get storage array. We can get it there. We have it here. We can store it in an array. Don't need to do that right now. However, I want to right now create a new sorry, an object that we have a module. So swing down here. We need to create a new. This is what I need to create. Item to add equals F storage item. Let's see. To just get this guy. Yeah, I know it's not right. It's not right, but there we go. But yes. Oh, it's a texture 2D. Shup. Can we just leave it empty? Is that possible? Item name. Hello. This is a item name, right? This is a item name. All right, cool. So basically what we're doing here now is we're creating a new item. So we take the storage object and we need to add something to array. So we're gonna start creating some functions on this. So get storage array. We're gonna have a function to add a no. Add item to array. And it's going to take a F storage item called item to add. That is a little bit too many D's, my taste. And I'm going to just boom, generate that. So we're going to say items array dot add item to add. So all right, where is that copied? Ooh, all right, I can do like const reference. I don't know if I can do it, but let's see if that works. Oh, it says this okay. That's okay. Yep. So now we're adding an item to there. We need to be able to remove an item. So we can return bool remove item from array. So return false. That there. If items array dot contains item to remove. That is true. Let's see how many fucking how many do I have? I have a little bit too many here, I think. There we go. All right. If that is true, then we do items array dot remove. Boom. And we're gonna remove items to remove, and we're gonna return true. Awesome. Oh, question mark. So that's exactly what's happening. All right. So that was that. What else? So now we can add an item, can remove an item from array. So add item to array. I'm gonna item to add. All right, so we are creating a new storage object. We are creating a new item, and then we're adding it to the array in the storage object, and then we are adding the storage object to the new storage, and then we add the new storage to the user control storage. We're triggering the storage list, and at this point I also want to do a UE log. UE log. Jesus. That's it. I'm gonna do a log temp. I'm gonna do a warning, text, and item name equals. I'm gonna do a parenthesis and a string, and the string we want to add, let's see here now, is user controlled user controlled storage. At 0. I have no idea. Storage object. items array. That's 0. Item name. To string. I think it is already a string. Holy shit, there's very lot of yellow stuff here, but we'll see. What is it saying? You cannot print the value of string with format specifier. Oh, so we need to do that. All right, we'll see. Execute it. This can go either way. All right, something was wrong anyway. Holy shit. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Well, we're not really doing anything here, right? Malleable, what the hell? Reference operator range could not deduce template. Oh my fucking god, what? The fuck does that mean? That's a lot of shit. Binary equals, oh! No. Hold on. Where are we getting the error from? Not binary double equals no operator such find left F storage item or no acceptable conversion. What? First of all, let's wait with that one first of all. Just get one function at a time. I actually have no idea what this means, but we'll figure it out. That worked. So it goes something with the remove. All right, we'll look at that. We'll deal with that when we get there. Right. Cool. So crash. Oh, I didn't even push it. All right. So what I want to see here now is outputs. This is a item name. So awesome. So we have an item inside our container storage when we create it. So we created the storage and we are adding a new item to that storage. So that is freaking awesome. Awesome. Cool. So that is what we did. And so and that is a long freaking way to get a name. But so we're reaching into our new storage array at the first level. So basically, you just, even when we pushed a new, we got the same name from the same object, so we didn't see the object. So we could get a get index from, if we wanted to do that, we could get the index from the user controlled, stored. When we add it, we get the index, and then we'll check that index, but it's not going to mean anything because it's just going to be the same name anyway. So it was just a print test. All right, so we know that we can store items inside our storage, and the items we store are structs with a lot of information that we can add. Awesome. So the pure notion that it actually works is all we need there. And that object we want to create is, of course, we just add that. We create the object and we add it when we need to. That's fine. So I want to create a object like this for my main thing as well. So I have two storages. I got my, there we go. I got my main item storage and I got my main vehicle storage, and I need to create storage objects for those as well. So I'm gonna do that now. So basically just, let's see. Copy this, right? Copy all that. Boom. And I want to be alone. Here we go. These, I need to create a function for these. So I'm just gonna go and refactor, extract method. I'm gonna call this create main storages. This is something I need to figure out how to freaking do later on. Add new, where the frick is it? Oh, okay, let's this, move it down. There we go. All right, there's some new storage there. So I'm gonna create a new storage item. Oh shit, not X. Copy, fuck's sake. Get that there. And we are going to just add that to, don't need to create anything and put it, we know it works. There we go. Oh, get that new storage. What the hell am I doing here? There we go. That's what I was doing. Creating a new storage container. All I need to do here is I need to grab this guy here, put that in there, and then I'm gonna take this, add dot storage object equals storage object. There we go. Now I got the storage object there. And what I'm gonna take is I'm gonna call this so. Boom. All right. I'm gonna do the same thing with my main here. create that and dot storage object equals a vehicle storage object. There we go. Okay, so now all my storages has a storage object. Okay. So let's now just create a function that creates. Right now, all I have is one low slot object, but we can create that. So we can do here, we're gonna go here, we're gonna create a function. And this is gonna be a test function to create items to the storage container. Okay, there we go. We're gonna go do create void create new items. That's it. Need to create some new items. Right. All right. Let's go to my. What the hell did I do that? Character, vehicle. Yeah. There we go. Test track vehicle. Didn't I do that here? Hell of it. No, I do it in the slot manager. Come on. Equip, get allowed slots, get slot by time, begin play, add car. Here we go. Add cargo expander. That's what I did. This is a new item. That's it. I take this into play state here. First of all, I'm gonna add it at the bottom here. New cargo expander for testing. Yes, so we see we can remove everything we need to remove. Equipable items, low slot items. Expander. Go, and we need to have one of these classes. We know what we're actually creating. Do we need that? Maybe we don't actually. We just did it here. New object this. Yeah. You low. But this is just a container. Edit class. This is just a container. With information in it. So if we can look at this low slot. Let's see, carry components, data, equivalent items, low slots, and low slot expander. It's just a container. Do we need? Got some effects though. Here. Yeah, probably need that. Yeah, we probably need the CPP version of it. The VP version of it. Cargo expander. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my slot manager and just copy this guy here. There we go. Let's restart this and just add that blueprint testing. Oh, okay. What now? Let's see. Yeah. Copy that. To be removed. Class. Go. Okay. Oh, process fatal error. What? What? Create me storage. Undeclared. Oh no, that's not it. What is this? T object pointer. This is exactly what it did before. Station. Huh. What the hell is wrong with this one? What I can do is just do this, just to see if that makes a difference. Storage container, new item storage equals to an F storage container function. And then we are going to boom. And I would say name item storage equals, this might not matter at all, but that order, would that make a fucking sense? Would that matter? Exception encountered at address private assert if in constructor. All right. This of course happens in the constructor. There's this thing here. Don't know if I can move it right now to begin play. Makes no sense though. All I can do is move these things to begin play. That shouldn't fucking matter. That's that. Have a begin play. Close that, and that. Right. No, I can't do that. Oh, shut that down there. Do this. Boom. Set the. Doesn't make any sense because I'm actually creating. Yeah, well. Name item storage. We'll see if that makes a difference. I don't know why it would crash at this point. It, yeah, something that I didn't like to have in the constructor. Who the fuck knows? Sometimes I just do what I need to do and move on from there. That works. All right. So we need to get our. That was what I was doing. So in our HUD, no, not HUD. What am I doing? Blueprint, game controllers, and player state. We're supposed to have a little thing here. Cargo expander, and that is going to be, Jesus, which one was it? one is a blueprint and another one is not. Let's see. Game, blueprints, cargo. Cargo expander. Jeez, change this name. BP. Thank you. And we're gonna go in here. We're gonna take the BP version. That's that. All right. So now we have created a cargo expander. We need to add this to our newly formed object. So we're going to take our main item storage dot add items to array. Right, and what do we need to add to array? Well, we're going to create items, and it's not returning anything. It's going to return. Wait a minute. No, add item to array. We need to create the freaking object. So we're going to create a new object that we can put into the array. So store this item object. I'm going to take that. We're going to add an item to array. See, take the item, creating a new item, and item to add dot item object equals. Now I'm going to return a U object here. So let's see, create, this is not going to be a void, it's going to be a U object pointer. And this is going to be a U object pointer. Guessing. Why is red? No return statement. All right. So we're going to return. No, we're going to return later. We're going to return here. New item. All right. Cool. And so we're going to create new items. Let's see. So that is the item object. And then we're going to add item to array, and will be an item to add. All right. So now we just want to print out, so we know that it's actually there. UE underscore log temp, like so. Warning, and I'm gonna add a text, and the text is gonna be item added is named. I'm gonna do %s. Why is it giving me red on that? All right, we'll see that. All right. Oh, right, because it's supposed to be capitalized. Boom. All right. So we need to have the main item storage, and we're going to take the 0. Let's see, main item storage. It's not, let's just take a look. No, that is just one. We're gonna get the storage object. Get storage array. Boom. At 0. Dot. I'm gonna get the item object. This is a long way down, but gotta get the item object. Dot. No. This is get. Let's see, the item object, the storage array. The item object is my expander here. And do I have anything on this that I can print? No. Active tab, because everything comes from a. I need to do. Everything is in a data asset with names and all that stuff. So we're just gonna take an f name. Now f string. Let's do an f string name equals hello. No, I'm gonna call it cargo expander. Can I do this, or do I have to do an? I don't know. I have no idea if I can do this. Maybe I need to do this. I have no idea. Probably need to do that. All right. So let's go back. So now octane name. However, it doesn't know. It's a U object, so probably need to fucking cast this. Okay, so let's do that. Right now, probably need to. So f string. I call it a return text equals. Okay. That. See if I can get this to work. Boom. And of course I put in that. Okay. Give me some room. No! Jesus. The fuck am I doing? There we go. X. Oh, I don't want to redo all that stuff. Okay, so an f string return text. Yeah, we'll start there. I'm just gonna try to work my way through this fucking thing. All right, that is an empty string, and there we go. All right, get storage array at 0. Get the item object. Okay, so we're gonna do an U object, a pointer called item object equals. That is that. All right. So if I take my low cargo expander, U low cargo expander. This is just for testing. Cargo expander equals cast. I'm going to cast U low cargo expander to from item object. There we go. So now we have that. So now we can say that return text equals cargo expander dot name, something like that. Name. There we go. Oh, okay. It's a lot of things just to test it, but basically, we're getting the whole fucking thing here. We're creating a storage object, and we are setting the storage object on the main item storage. Then we are creating a new item from our app storage items, and we're creating a new item, which is this low cargo expander. We're creating one of those, and then we add them to let's see, main storage object, add item to array, an item to add. So that is the item to add with the object in that item. So that's fine. And then we're just going to test this out to see that it's actually got stored with the name that we have inside our cargo expander. And we're going to print that out here. And then this is the next line of work. So that got nothing to do with that. So that's fine. Boom, and return, and we'll see if it actually works. Let's see if it actually fucking works. No. We have some errors. Oh, right. New cargo expander. Oh. Named with 2 Ds. Woo! Awesome. I just want to see that we actually have something in here. And then we can start working on the next project. The problem. All right. All I want to see is in my Outlook the name. Yes, we have a cargo expander here. That name comes from the cargo expander, and that means we just created an object inside the storage unit. So now we have a item that we can present in the next section. So if we look at this, now we want to be able to present what's inside the storage. Inside the storage is our cargo expander. So we want to present it in a list here. So actually I need to do something that we can actually see what the hell is happening, because right now it's got nothing here. But that is the next job. I need to go and eat some lunch and stuff. So I will shut down the stream. I've been up for 3 hours. I'll come back in maybe half an hour or something like that and continue with the next stream. So if you see this on YouTube, well, just check for the next item. But we come quite a bit this morning actually with adding new arrays. We can add arrays here. We can actually interesting. Our yellow disappears. I have to look at that. It probably is a good thing though, but we'll see. And we're supposed to be able to remove these storages. We're supposed to. There's a lot of stuff we need to do, but that's a good first start. Good first start. So we're getting somewhere anyway. Probably gonna take me at least another week and a half to get all these functions working as I want and look what I want and all that. But in the background we have our little car going around. Woo! It's just you know, basic, nothing but it can go wrong. And we can look at this object, and we can target actually. We can untarget it. We can get information. So yeah, small things, small baby steps all along. But I'll be back in an hour. I gotta go and eat something now. So yeah, and I'm gonna continue streaming this until either my wife tell me to get a fucking job, or until we get somewhere with this to actually start looking good. So, and I'm gonna stream this entire process through YouTube, so Twitch. So I'll see you later. Take care and have a nice lunchtime or whenever I see you.